So today we're looking at a couple interesting older discontinued knives. At least most of these, if not all of them, are discontinued. I got a package today with these knives in it, and about a week and a half ago or so I got a package with this knife in it. They all came from Usedknives.com, which is a company that would seem pretty obvious, right? If you're looking for used knives, you just useknives.com, right? Well, I never even thought to search that. If I was looking for older discontinued knives, the first place I always look is the forums. Bladeforums.com, knifeforums.com. There's a bunch of them out there, but you know, basically trading and buying knives from collectors. Those are the people who probably have older knives, you know. That's the best source I've always gone towards. And then if I just want to outright buy them or just curious to see what prices that things are selling for, because the used market, especially discontinued knives, it's all over the place. Sometimes they're outrageous price, sometimes they're, you know, just too good to be true. But eBay has always been a really awesome source for that. But recently found out about this company on Instagram. And so I did a post when I got this one. This is a Spyderco Spider card, if you haven't seen this before. This also comes in plain edge. It's kind of funny because this knife was not all that popular when it hit the market. Not a lot of people got them. Then, of course, they stopped making them. And just like every other Spyderco that's discontinued, there's a huge demand for them. These can still be had for like around $150, just depends on condition. But it's pretty interesting. It's their, you know, wallet knife. Basically, it's the size of a credit card. Obviously, it's way thicker than a regular credit card. This has a one-piece, you know, folded over stamped handle. And then, of course, on the back, you can see there is technically a frame lock since it's the frame. There's no liners on this. And of course, you push through here to unlock it. Pretty interesting knife. Quick note on this, if you are interested in this one, this does not fit in a standard credit card spot that's staggered. For example, most wallets, you open up a little bifold wallet, and you have the spot where it's like 4 or 5 credit cards in a row. That's too small for this. However, when you do open the wallet, there's those big pockets behind everything. That fits totally fine. Just as a quick aside, if you happen to be, you know, curious about this one for wallet carry. Then I have an interesting Coast here. Not because Coast is just an awesome knife company or anything. It's just I thought it was very fascinating that they copied the locks system from CRKT, where you have this separate switch that locks your liner lock. Just kind of interesting there for the interesting knife collection I have. Then I have an SOG here, which I'm going to see if you guys can guess why I was interested in this. Post down in the comments. I know some of you guys are very smart. You're going to know exactly why I wanted this one. Then I have a Victorinox golfer, mainly because I want to get back into golfing. I bought used set of clubs. I'm just kind of waiting for my dad to kind of get stuff. I still need some golf cleats, but there is a few local golf places that are just super cheap. They're not quite as, you know, well maintained and stuff. Long story short, when I do eventually go golfing, it'd just be cool to try out the Victorinox golfer. Something I used to have and never used back in the day, even when I was golfing. Then I have a Victorinox Classic, but this one is the Tiffany's version with the silver scales, which is going to go into the EDC, which you guys will see that as well. And then a very interesting Victorinox Dog Bone, which we'll talk about more in the future. Not going into detail because I will be doing separate videos on a couple of these different knives. So anyway, this video is a little bit less about these specific knives and more about the website, useknives.com, where they came from. I'm just kind of curious to get your feedback, if you guys have ordered from them before, what your experience has been. So far, with the 2 separate packages, the pictures were exactly spot on. Like, for example, the Spyderco Spider card, the picture showed the surface rust that was down here, and when it arrived, it was the exact knife. So it's not like just generic pictures, they're pictures of the exact knives that you would actually get. Although there are certain knives that there's doubles of or even a dozen of, all right? So I think you do have the option to pick, you know, basically what condition they're in. But yeah, I'm looking for feedback for the website. You'd think that if you searched used knives online that you would know about that, but again, I've never just searched online for used knives. I've always had outlets and sources if I was looking for older knives. My only complaint about the website, they have a ton of brands, but for some reason, no cold steel. From what I understand, the stock is supposed to be rotating, so maybe in the future they'll be there. But some of the coolest older knife models that I'm always looking for are cold steel knives. But of course, you know, the top 2, Benchmade, Spyderco, a little bit limited there. Tons of different Victorinox and all other brands as well. But anyway, again, just looking for the feedback from the website. Have you heard of it before? And if you have, did you order from them? If so, what'd you get? Let me know down in the comment section. So thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate your time. As always, let me know down in the comment section as well if you got a discontinued knife recently. For someone who's been in the knife game, let's say, for many, many years, there's been tons and tons of knives that I loved and got rid of and kind of missed. There's tons of knives I always wanted, never had before. So some of the discontinued models are you know, way more exciting to me than even new stuff that comes out. But obviously I'm always wowed, you know, constantly by the new stuff that all these different knife companies are putting forth. It's pretty amazing. But just there's something special in my heart for older knives that I grew up with, or like I said, knives I always wanted, just never got a chance to try out. So anyway, that's it for now. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.